What are 10 side hustles that you can start in a short amount of time to start producing a bunch of income? Let's get right into it. Welcome to the League of Hustlers. I'm your co-host HT.
I'm CD Barnes.
And of course, this is the League of Hustlers, where we help you achieve financial freedom and reach your dreams in life. Every week, we give you proven strategies and action steps that move you closer and closer to your goals. So grab a pen and paper and let's prepare to prosper. All right, jumping right into it. What are 10 side hustles that you can start in a short amount of time to start generating a bunch of income, right? To reach your goals in life, your financial freedom goals. CD, let's go ahead and jump right into it. What's your first pick? Top 10. All right.
Top 10, guys. Number one on my list. A lot of people might not like it. All right. Part-time job, man. A part-time job. All right. I'm not talking about something that's necessarily going to propel you to the millions, but getting a part-time job is a guaranteed, surefire way that you can increase your income. All right. You already know when you sign up and you show up, you already know that they intend on paying you. 2 weeks later, they're going to give you a check. Fastest way that you can definitely increase your income, pick up a part-time job.
That's simple enough, man. You know, a lot of times we, especially nowadays, it's so many different things to try. It's like people forget about a part-time job. Like, hey, it's a lot of part-time work that's needed. So just go grab a part-time job, right? Put an application in.
Simple.
A lot of times you can get started ASAP, low-hanging fruit. All right, my first one I would say is Postmates or Uber Eats, like driving, delivering food. That's a quick one, right? Whenever you have free time, consider doing Postmates or driving for Uber Eats. And the reason why I chose this, especially for right now, with a lot of restaurants being closed or having their occupancy rate lowered, where they can only have a certain amount of people inside the restaurant, they're really switching and picking up on food delivery. So that's something that's popping right now with coronavirus and everything going on. So I would say Postmates or Uber Eats.
Perfect. My next one, all right, is going to be become an article writer, all right, or a blog writer. And I don't mean start your own blog, all right, because that actually takes a lot of time. You got to build up your audience. I mean, write for somebody else's blog. There are tons of sites out here, tons of already established sites, already established businesses that have huge budgets, all right, and they need people to actually write for their websites. They need somebody to come in and write and create content for their blogs. Become an article writer, okay? Reach out to these companies, let them know you're in business and you're ready to set up shop, and you can help them, fulfill their blogging needs each week. It's as simple as that. You just sit down, you got a laptop, you can do it on your phone. Do it on your phone. Plenty of tools out there to help you put the words together, spell check, thesaurus, put everything together. You can research on the different topics and industries that you may have to venture off in. But that's another easy way that you can instantly increase your income. Get you 1 or 2 clients, and there you go. You're good.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Another one I would say is sell items on eBay or Craigslist. Shout out to Value O Fits, all right, one of our longtime supporters, and hit her up. Shoot, she has a store on eBay. She has hit her up on Instagram. She could probably give you some tips, or you could pick some items up from her. But during these times, look for old items around your house, right, that you could sell, that you could repurpose. Look for items at yard sales, right? A lot of times people give things away that are valuable to other people. It's just that they're giving it away like at a yard sale, so they don't really realize how valuable that item may be to other people. right? But putting it on a site like Craigslist or putting it on a site like eBay will allow you to reach the masses, right, with that item. So consider selling stuff on Craigslist, selling stuff on eBay. Also, think about the fact that you could do or like go to thrift stores, right? Same thing. A lot of times people give things away that are no longer valuable to them, but they're valuable to other people. So you can go to thrift stores, really find some cool items, cool artwork, cool, clothing items that have pretty good resale value. So consider that. All right.
Absolutely. Next on my list is become a social media manager. All right. Now, this right here is very viable right now. Every business has a social media presence. If they don't have one, they're trying to get one. All right. And guess what? They need somebody to manage the content across their social media platforms. All right. So create a social media page of your own. Get on Instagram, create your own page, make it look nice. All right. Contact companies, let them know that you're in business and you can help them with publishing their content on a daily, weekly, basis or whatever it takes. Use tools like Canva or HubSpot, or I don't know, there's tons of them out there now though, where you can actually schedule posts and manage multiple accounts at the same time. All right, become a social media manager. It's easy. You can set up a business with that. Actually, you can take that a long ways. You get you a few clients, get you a nice tool, and manage the accounts. As simple as that. Quick way that you can actually put money in your pocket, and that's actually scalable. All right, social media management.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and right along those lines, another one that I would say is selling your services on Fiverr, right? And those are some of the services that you could sell on Fiverr. So, but any other things like on Fiverr, it's a big marketplace for people who are good at things or who are selling services. And it ranges. It could be doing voiceovers, it could be drawing, it could be animation services, it could be video editing services, it could be research services or personal assistant, virtual personal assistant services. So on Fiverr, it's just this big marketplace of people that can provide a specific service, and other people go on there to purchase those services. So consider providing a service on Fiverr. Get on there and check it out. It also does really well in terms of just getting your service out there to the masses, right? So whenever you're, having a service that could potentially have a major impact on a business that, may not have the funds to pay for a full position, this service that you provide could kind of fill in the gap for that business. Okay, so on site, and it's called spelled FIVERR.com. On Fiverr, you can find so many different services that range. I'm telling you guys, it ranges from all sorts of things. Just trust me on this. There are all sorts of things on Fiverr, from design and coloring books to editing books to writing books to coming up with, business plans, to managing social media, to just all sorts of things that can be done virtually and can be done as a one-time thing or as an ongoing thing. And the thing about it is to choose a niche. The trick to Fiverr is choosing a specific niche. And once you can find a good niche and really narrow it down and really zero in on a specific market, that's when it really will benefit you the most. All right. So finding an underserved niche where there's not a lot of competition, right? And it also pays a good amount per actual service, is where you'll find, your best results. So that would be my next one, is sell your services on Fiverr.
All right. So my next one would be essentially cafe press or Spreadshirt. All right, now these are platforms where you can get out there. All right, you can create essentially a digital art of some sort, a design of some sort. All right, and just simply publish your design across their products. So you're talking t-shirts, hats, bags, leggings, coffee mugs, tons of stuff. Either way, you publish your designs on their platform. These are major platforms, they already have tons of traffic, tons of people coming in. All right. When somebody finds an item with your design on it and they make the purchase, you actually get paid for it. All right. Cafe Press or Spreadshirt, great platforms. A lot of people been making a lot of money doing simple graphic designs and getting them published and printed on services like these. It's very valuable. Check it out. Cafe Press, Spreadshirt.
Yeah, man. That sounds like a good one too. So another one is something that we've actually been looking for in our household is for tutors, right? Tutors over Skype. With kids being out of school, and not having that face-to-face interaction or that one-on-one interaction with teachers, there's a gap, right? There's a gap. And so they may be scared or, to say that they don't understand something while the teacher is teaching over Skype and they don't want to take up time and so on and so forth. So consider offering your tutoring services. So if you're good at science, if you're good at social studies, or you're good at math, or you're good at some of these subjects that are harder to comprehend, or that, students may need a little more assistance on outside of their regular schooling time, consider offering those services over Skype, over Zoom, over, online or whatever, because I know that there's a need right there. I know for a fact, like I said, we're going through it right now and trying to find someone to help, fill in that gap. Even as schools open back up, right? There's still going to be that need because, kids are out, almost a year. So there's still that need. So even though school is open back up, the need is still there. So consider offering tutoring services over Zoom or virtually.
Absolutely. Last on my list is email marketing. Once again, there's tons of companies out here. They already have a huge audience. All right. They already have a platform. Okay. However, they need somebody to do all of this work for them. Email marketing is one of those things. You see it all the time. You sign up for a list. What happens? You get an email that day and you get an email every other day or every other week for the rest of your life. All right. But guess what? Somebody had to actually set up that email campaign, to set up that email automation. That's where you come in, okay? All right, become an email marketer, all right? Learn tools like MailChimp or Constant Contact. There's tons of them out there, okay? Find the companies, reach out, let them know that you're in business, let them know that you're providing services. This is an easy way that you can get you a couple clients, all right, and start putting those email campaigns together. And next thing you know, you'll have money coming in. And that's the goal here. That's what we're talking about. All right. This is a surefire way that you can get some quick cash in your pocket. Email marketing.
Yeah, man. That's a good, solid one. And my last one would be personal training. Personal training. Again, pandemic going on. Gyms are closed. Or the amount of people that can be in the gym are lowered, or people just don't want to be, out in public like that and going to a gym and sharing, equipment and stuff like that. So definitely consider personal training over Zoom or virtually. All right. And that's pretty easy, right? If you're an athletic person, go and, figure out some workout plans, maybe go and get certified. Actually, we do it ourselves too. Every Saturday with Happy Hood, the nonprofit. All right. Shout outs to Jay Murray. Every Saturday he has what we call scripture and squats, and so he goes over workout plans. We go over scriptures, and it's just a real cool experience on Saturday mornings, right? So consider something like that. All right. So those were 10 pandemic proof side hustles that you can get up and running in a little bit of time and produce a lot of cash. All right. That you can then use to allocate into stocks, allocate into investments, allocate into anything and every type of thing that you need to put funds toward. All right. And if you haven't saw, we have an episode where we have the allocation worksheet, which is in our shop at shop.leagueofhustlers.com, where you can download the allocation sheet. So every time you get money that comes in, you can figure out where to allocate the money so that you can begin to build that financial future that you really, really want and that will really benefit you, for years to come. So there you have it, 10 pandemic-proof side hustles. Let us know what you think in the comments. Of course, it helps. If you heard something that helped you, go ahead and drop a comment. Go ahead and leave a comment of what you would, pick as a side hustle, right? So hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. We really appreciate y'all. CD, you got anything else, bro?
That's it, folks. Prepare to prosper.